I like them because yeah.
Hi, Nse.
Hi.
What brings you into town?
Okay. I was working and then I taken a break to come look for furniture. They shouldn't hear this.
And what is one thing you do as soon as you get into Lagos?
As soon as I get into Lagos, the first thing I do is grab a nap and look for plantain crisps. God, that's crazy.
One myth about being the first child.
Being the first child is it's hectic, but then it prepares you to love. It prepares you to give. It prepares you to be thankful for the things that you're not sure of, but you just ask yourself, hey, what's going on?
You were born in Jos, right?
I was born in Lagos.
Oh, okay. How well do you speak Hausa?
Hausa Ndoli.
Can you answer the next question in Hausa?
Let's try.
What is one thing you have learned in your career as an actress?
Banzeniba, meaning I do not know. So I'll say this. One thing I've learned in my career, is I've learned to be patient and at the same time intolerant of mediocrity.
Favorite movie from the 90s?
Favorite movie from the 90s will definitely be Pretty Woman. Does that say something?
Yeah. One assumption people have about you?
Oh, that I'm absolutely rude. And that's okay.
But are you rude?
I could be. I'm a tad bit intolerant of BS.
Tell us 3 things on your bucket list.
My bucket list is to go swimming with, I'd love to swim with dolphins. They're very intelligent. I need to get their brain. And then I would also love to go bungee jumping. I know that's very weird. And skydiving, yes, that's one of it. But I still think that this is the 4th one, is just to enjoy life.
Okay.
I love this.
Do you consider yourself introverted or extroverted?
I think I'm a bit of both. That would be, I'm more introverted. I love my movies. Hi, Anne. I love watching movies. I love to watch series. I watch everything that's available. Let's go this way. Let me see this dining. And as an extrovert, I think I become a chameleon.
What has been the most challenging decisions you have had to make in the last 5 years?
One of them was, really, this question was a hysterectomy, I think. That's what it would be.
As an actor, tell us 2 things you need to pride yourself with.
I didn't hear that.
As an actor, tell us 2 things you need to pride yourself with.
2 things you need to pride yourself with as an actor is be authentic, be yourself. And you know what? It's okay to be lazy. They are lazy people and you can act them.
Okay, what do you do for fun?
Honestly? Oh no, I shouldn't sit on the bed. It's for sale. But I want a bed. Okay. What do I do for fun? I watch a lot of movies. I'm not sure, but I like to hang out with my friends because I've got really cool friends. My friends are like the best, and so hanging out with them, playing games, board games, and just chilling. I love to sleep.
Okay. Your hair is every naturalista's goal. What is your daily natural hair routine?
Oh my, you shouldn't ask me that. I think I must give kudos to Amaso and Kelechi for the work that they do normally. But for me, I think water is everything. Water is everything. I think drinking loads of water helps my hair because it keeps it moisturized, and then I also spray water on it, and of course I use Aiden's Theory. What else?
And what inspired your skin and hair care line?
I think, I would be honest, it was more, I have really dry skin, people don't believe that. And so I'm a fan of oils, and then my partner did amazing by even thinking it up. I don't have that brain to think things up. God, I can't see, but it's okay.
Okay, tell us 5 things you love about your husband.
Oh God, 5? Can I say everything?
I mean, we have all day, kind of.
Okay, I love the fact that he's very intellectual. I like the fact that he can be, he does tell me off. He's not afraid to tell me off. He's not afraid to get a bee off his bonnet when he needs to speak. And he loves me regardless, which is a good thing. I mean, it takes a lot to love me. And the last one is, At least he can cook a steak dinner. That's all a girl wants.
If you had to change something about the world, what would it be?
I would remind a lot of people to just never forget to love. Because I think love just makes everything, love makes it happen. So if we learn to accept everyone for who they are, their beliefs, whoever they love, just learn to love people. I think we'll be less animalistic towards each other.
Are you a texter or a caller?
I think I'm more of a texter, but I love to speak as well, because sometimes, I mean, you can't take it away. I get bored of texting.
What was the last book you read and what was it about?
The last book I read would be, Nse, and I read all the time. It was a Jodi Picoult book. Shouldn't swear. Nse, it was a Jodi Picoult book. I can't remember the title. And then I read The Taxidermist's Daughter. I can't remember because I read 2 books at the same time.
Okay.
So yeah.
What is the best advice you have ever received?
Do not. The person said, your relationship is yours only. Whatever you do with it, it doesn't matter. And so I take that into every relationship. But then again, there's one thing that my mother says to me all the time is that no matter what, I should be happy. So that's it.
Last show you binged what?
Last?
Last show you binged watched?
Blacklist.
What is your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure would be, oh no, my guilty pleasure would be traveling to an igloo, just me and.
And what? Last gift you gave your mom?
Last gift was a bottle of perfume.
Okay. Which famous person would you love to hang out with and why?
Viola Davis.
Why though?
I think Viola Davis is she's a volcano that erupts. And I would love the magna mater to touch.
How has life been since you went public with your hysterectomy?
How has life been since you went public with your hysterectomy? It's okay. It's a long word. I think life's been amazing. It hasn't changed. The difference is my truth is no longer I'm no longer living in slavery of my truth. And so it's been amazing. I've done my full cycle and I'm fine. So that's all that truly matters.
But out of curiosity, what is the next step for you?
Is to live. My next step is to just live.
Okay. What is the worst pronunciation of your name you've ever heard?
Nse seems to get me, and then Nse.
Have you ever used the phrase "back in my time" to someone younger than you, and in what context?
Oh no, I never do that.
Really?
Nah, that's no point. I'm living in every time.
Okay, what is one trend you wish would come back into fashion?
What is
one trend you wish would come back into fashion?
One trend I wish would come back into fashion. Do you remember those really long skirts that had really high slits? And they used to call them shaba.
Instead, what is your selection process when picking a good script?
I never pick. The scripts pick me.
We know you love to cook. What is your favorite dish to cook?
I don't have any. I absolutely love to cook, and I would cook anything.
But what is your favorite dish to eat?
How could you ask that? I just love food. I just love food.
All right. What is your favorite fashion accessory?
It's a Pandora.
What is something few people know about you?
I'm not about to tell you right now, am I?
Kind of, you are.
No, I won't.
All right, between you and your husband, who made the first move?
Now or then? Okay. Hey, of course, it was him all the time. Hey, it was him all the time.
Okay. What are you most afraid of?
I'm afraid of not being able to help other people. I'm afraid of not being capable of helping other people. I'm afraid of not loving them for who they are. So I make it's a constant in my head that I must do as much as I can for other people.
And what do you consider unforgivable?
Really? Nothing. There's a point in your life when nothing is unforgivable. You will hurt, but as long as you guys can talk about it, that's okay.
Okay. If you could make a documentary about anything, what would it be?
My life. 2
Nigerian songs on your playlist right now.
Anybody want to Soji and Totorimi? I'm sorry, but I just listened to them.
All right, last question. If your life was a hashtag, what would it be?
Hashtag phenomenal. I'm sorry. I just had to, it makes me feel good to say that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Namaste. Thank you, Bold Concepts. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.